Point Break is a remake of the 1991 classic which stars Patrick Swayze and Keanu Reeves, and this time around the remake wasn't very necessary. Stars Luke Bracey as Johnny Utah, who was an ex-extreme sports athlete who was turned into an FBI agent who has to infiltrate this gang of extreme sport athletes who are chasing this Ozaki 8, which define the law of gravity and really make you understand what nature is all about. And that is led by Edgar Ramirez, who plays Bodhi. Now, this remake wasn't very necessary at all. Point Break is such a great 90s action film, and it was pretty much remade in 2001 with The Fast and the Furious, so I'm not sure why this movie needed to be made, but nonetheless I went and saw it and I have some thoughts on it. What made the original Point Break work so well is the actors. Patrick Swayze was a person who was stealing money, but so likable. He was a bad guy, but I enjoyed watching his character. Keanu Reeves, I enjoyed watching him learn all these things that Patrick Swayze was teaching him. Their chemistry worked so well. Here, the chemistry does not work between Luke Bracey and Edgar Ramirez. Luke Bracey is the guy who already knows how to do everything that Edgar Ramirez knows how to do. There's no tense moments between that. We're not scared for the character. We're not scared to watch him climb up the mountains because we already know that he knows how to do this. Edgar Ramirez is very chill and spiritual and a bit boring at times. They wanted us to feel connected to this family when I didn't feel like there was a family structure there to begin with. Edgar Ramirez had a bunch of people that were chasing the Ozaki 8 with him, and they were his family, but I didn't even know any of these people's names. And it always seemed that someone else was added to a new ordeal that they were doing. And then they wanted us to feel like Luke Bracey was part of this family when there wasn't even a family structure there to begin with. Also, the dialogue between the characters is very cheesy. Most of it is Edgar Ramirez or Teresa Palmer, who's also in this film, saying, "Be the wind. Be one with the wind." It's very spiritual, but comes off very, very cheesy. This film is also very anticlimactic. When Luke Bracey reveals to Edgar Ramirez, even in the trailers you know that he's an FBI agent, when he reveals to Edgar Ramirez that he is an FBI agent, it is very anticlimactic. I do have to give it up to the filmmakers for creating such tense stunt scenes. These were awesome, death-defying scenes that were so crazy to watch. You have snowboarding, free climbing up mountains, skydiving. There are so many different things in here that are so fun to watch. I'm looking at these people and thinking, you are crazy. I can't believe you are free climbing up this mountain when I can barely hop over a fence. So I do think that the stunts in here saved this film, but a lot of other things in this film were pretty bad, and I'm gonna go ahead and give Point Break a C-. It was a very unnecessary remake, and you know, I did like the stunts in here, but everything else was just pretty bad. So have you guys seen Point Break? Did you guys like the new remake, or do you guys still love the classic 1991 film starring Keanu Reeves and Patrick Swayze? I'd rather watch that one instead. And I'd rather watch The Fast and the Furious instead. So let's just watch movies with the review of the 2015 version of Point Break, which stars Luke Bracey as Johnny Utah and Edgar Ramirez as Bodhi. So let's just watch movies. I hope everybody is enjoying their holidays, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.